Did JC ever bring a random guy home growing up?
No,
When
I'm
were...
scared.
What?
Well, I'm scared about what you're gonna get.
I'm scared too.
Did you and JC ever have the talk? When did JC get in the most trouble? I feel like... Did JC ever have a boyfriend you didn't approve of?
I want to hear what you say to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest today. Oh, hot diggity dog. This is about to get really weird. Once again, our last video was weird, but it was only weird with us. But we decided to make it even weirder. So we added JC's mom, and trust me, ladies and gentlemen, once again, these questions are hot. These questions are spicy. These questions are going to challenge our relationship and everything in between while I am eating ice cream and Mrs. Kabasi is holding a dog that is near death.
How old is she?
In fact, I don't know how it's not dead. I thought it was gonna die tomorrow, the day I met JC. That was like a decade ago. So we're still here, or at least
Maya is.
Maya, I don't think Maya's here. We are going to be asking JC very, very uncomfortable questions. So is Mrs. Kabasi, while I eat ice cream and JC does her makeup.
Well, do you want to introduce yourself first?
Well,
We already introduced her.
Well, this is my mother. Say your name.
Who cares?
I don't know.
Mother schmother. Did JC ever bring a random guy home growing up?
never.
And be careful because I don't want to end up throwing up.
No,
at the
never.
thought.
I don't think you did, sweetie. Never.
Really?
Never.
How do we know you're not just covering?
No, never.
Never ever?
Never ever.
Never ever.
Are you sure?
When you say random, what? Somebody off the street, like a homeless
Just like a
person?
random guy
Like
you don't,
someone that you
I don't know,
didn't
someone
know.
that's just like, what the hell's going on? Not like not a boyfriend or something.
No, never.
Well, that's not a good enough answer. We need more.
No, never
we need,
did. She never did.
but we need more. We need more.
I only
like,
brought boyfriends home, and then like my
Yeah.
friends, like in
Yes.
big groups
Uh-huh.
with all of
Well,
us.
So
okay.
a lot of girls, a lot of sleepovers.
Really? Whoa,
with
a lot of
like
girls.
5 girls.
Oh, friends.
Yeah, friends. Ex though, the ex. You brought
I did.
What?
I did bring my ex home.
Yeah, just one time.
An ex-boyfriend?
One time.
Just one time? Okay, now I know that's cap. That was a lie. Alright, so everyone remember that face because that's the face of a liar. So as we move forward,
one
we'll be
time.
able to tell.
One or two.
One or two?
1 or 2 times.
You think so?
Well, a few times you probably didn't know about it.
You held a guy's
Yes.
hand before me? Did you and JC ever have the talk? Did you guys ever have the
Did
birds
we
and the bees
about-
talk?
The birds and the bees.
To, you know,
about
make
how
sure-
babies are made.
Yeah.
No, because she, teenagers at that time, they know everything.
Really?
So they,
I
but
sure
we
as
had
shit didn't.
But we had a talk though about being careful, being responsible,
Right.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But not exactly.
There
about-
wasn't like a, hey, we need to talk, you sat right
No,
here and like,
no.
no birds and bees?
We never did have that talk about. We had a talk about being careful.
Yeah.
We had a talk about being responsible.
I never had-
I got lots of lectures growing up.
Did JC ever get caught sneaking out?
Let me see. I caught her several times.
What?
I know you were sneaking out, sweetheart. I have a way.
What?
The alarm
What
going
does
off?
that mean? I had a way.
I have a
What
way
does
of
that
knowing.
mean?
Okay.
The dog barking, alarm going
No,
off,
No,
door
the
open.
dog never barked. The dog never.
You made sure of that? You gave
Yeah.
it drugs?
What was my way? What was your way?
Okay. Where do you and your friends stayed when the girls are here?
In the basement.
Downstairs.
Okay.
Okay. And what I would do is that this is like a James Bond thing. Okay. I
Oh.
would put a hair on the door, on the window. I knew
You've
that
told me
hair
this
down.
before. You've told me this before.
You knew that somebody went out that door.
You know,
That's so smart.
You know, I gotta be honest, I've never heard someone preface what they're about to say by saying they're James Bond and not been disappointed until now. That's actually pretty cool.
Yes.
She's
Okay.
playing chess.
Where was I
Checkers.
going?
I knew where you were going, so I knew you were like most of the time you go to McDonald's and have and eat. At one time, one of her friends stole a sign from McDonald's.
Yeah, it was one of those slippery
Yes.
floor signs.
Put it underneath her sweater and then went home and then I said like, what is this? So they stole that thing.
You're telling me she walked out of there with a giant
Yes,
sign under her
yes,
sweater?
like what do you call that sign? The one
It's the caution wet floor sign. It's like those
Yes.
big yellow
So,
ones.
when you snuck out, I knew where you were because I can track you. Remember, I tracked
Oh
you.
my gosh, you probably lost so much sleep because of me.
Well, honey, you know that I don't sleep until you guys are home. So.
I feel like I'm usually just rambling in these videos, but to be able to just sit back, eat ice cream, and watch other people do it, I'm loving every minute of this. So she never really got confronted. It wasn't like I got you, you're grounded.
No.
Never.
No. Your mom caught us sneaking out one time though.
Let's hear it.
Oh my gosh.
But if she said anything ridiculous or did
No,
anything
she
ridiculous,
didn't. We
okay.
snuck out. Olivia was like, no guys. Olivia's his sister, by the way, my really good friend. On New Year's Eve,
Isn't that weird?
we snuck out, and Olivia's like, no, we should stay here, And I was being a really bad friend, and me and another friend snuck out, and immediately Olivia calls us and goes, my mom caught us, come home now. We come home, we all sit in this living room, and she lectures us, and we're all crying.
I should have done that.
Wait, so I would have
like
been.
your mom.
I would have been home.
You might have, I don't know.
I didn't. I
It
never
was-
snuck out in my life. So
It
like,
was New Year's
I was
Eve.
home.
I don't know where you were, but
Wait, what grade were you in?
I was a sophomore in high school.
I would not have been home.
Yeah, you were probably partying, being crazy.
Yes.
Well, for a long time, I
Yeah.
was getting your text video. I don't know if you know this with your cell phone. I think it was.
Okay,
freshman and
this video is
sophomore.
just going further than I thought it would.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, that's humiliating.
No, it's not.
Wait, that's
I was getting your
humiliating.
texts, okay, and then so.
I'd kill myself. There's no way.
Freshman. That's the way I keep track of you. This is the way it is. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm humiliated.
No, you're not. You should.
The thought
You
of my
probably saw
parents
some
seeing my
horrible
text.
Well,
stuff.
that's how I keep
Horrible
track of
stuff.
you.
Like what?
I don't know.
So-
I
so-
was.
Trust me, if you did something horrible, I would have confronted you about it. Okay.
What do you mean horrible?
I don't
Exactly.
know. I don't.
Exactly.
I was a stupid teenager.
There you go. I know I was a teenager, so I kind of,
Oh my gosh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I could have gone my whole life without knowing that and been perfectly happy.
Well, sorry, the video. No,
When
I'm
were-
scared.
What?
No, I'm scared about what you're gonna get.
I'm scared too. This is.
When were you most disappointed in JC?
Wait, I don't know if I want to hear this. I'm just gonna do my mascara and just pretend I don't hear it.
Okay.
Well,
Let's hear it. Mama Kabasi, bring it home.
most disappointed.
Bring home the bacon.
I don't
We
think,
need it.
I don't think I have ever really been disappointed.
Oh my
I think you're
god.
lying straight through your teeth right
Let me pull
No,
that out.
no,
of
no,
there.
I'm, well, you said the most disappointed, right? We're talking about scale 1 to 10. Like, 10 is like killing somebody, okay?
Right, yeah, don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'd be very disappointed. But I think when you started vaping, I'm getting serious.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
I
When you
agree.
started vaping.
That
I
is
think that
very
was. I think
disappointing.
that's the most I've ever been disappointed. Because
That's
I-
valid. That's valid.
because I'm from healthcare, and every time you inhale that crap, I see these your little lungs and sucking up the chemicals and shriveling and becoming black.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be it.
That's
not-
a valid
That
one.
is valid, and that isn't as bad. I
Yeah.
thought you were about to like expose me for something horrible I've done.
Well, after she said that she'd seen all your texts for like however
Oh my
long
God.
it was. I
Well,
was-
it was just the first 1.5 years, I believe, of your high school.
Oh, only the first 1.5 years of high school. Oh, I thought it was
And
gonna be
then
a.
after that, then I thought about, well, nothing really bad, so I might as well just give you.
If my parents got my text from my first 1.5 years of high school, all they would read is me asking people that never responded, "You want to play a video game? You want to play a video game?" That would have been it. And then like a few guys of us just sending
Do
ridiculous
you
stuff.
remember anything I said where you were like, "Oh my god, what the heck? Like, what is wrong with this girl?"
I cannot remember.
You can't remember
So it
anything?
doesn't mean that it wasn't so bad.
Think
Because
harder.
Because I won't be able. I will remember if it's really bad.
Okay.
Hard.
I
Think.
can't.
Make something up. When did JC get in the most trouble? I feel like we're not getting anywhere. I want like something to trigger some sort of memory that we get to hear
okay,
about.
Okay. Well, the vaping.
The
She
vaping?
got in trouble there. And
What
then-
happened?
I got in trouble a lot because
Okay.
you guys would catch me with alcohol
Yes, that's it.
all the
A
time.
bottle of vodka in the bedroom.
Oh,
in the bedroom.
rookie
Honey,
mistake.
you know where you keep. Okay.
Wait, where did I keep it in the
Here's-
bedroom?
here's another
Oh, in my closet. I would put it in the very back.
Honey, I go through your room every so often. Trust me.
Yeah.
Mom does that. Okay.
Right.
I'll go through your room.
Okay.
I go under the, I look under the bed, your closet,
Okay.
your purse,
Okay.
everything.
And you found
And you
vodka.
found
And then
vodka.
what happened? Where's the battle? Where's the drama?
I got yelled at a lot.
There you go. Then you got yelled
for,
at. I would
for
throw it
like
away.
there being alcohol in my room or like catch me. I don't know. I just remember that always being
There we
a
go.
constant.
Why are
battle
you
we would
hiding
have.
it in your room?
What am I gonna do? Hide it in my car?
Alcohol doesn't freeze. You just put it outside somewhere.
No, not that.
No.
Why are
Did you
you-
ever get caught for out drinking?
No, because I hid mine outside.
No, you didn't.
Outside?
Yes, I did.
You're
Alcohol
lying.
does not freeze, so you can just hide it outside.
Well,
No
I'm
one's
sure
going to look, hey, let's go look at this little ditch right here. No, it never happened. That way it's easy for other people to get to it.
See, you
Come
did
on,
it,
guys.
honey.
Come on, guys.
No, I hid it in my room.
See? And you got in trouble.
I did get in trouble. But then I feel like at a certain point you were just like, okay, fine.
No, I'd still
You
throw it
think
away. Sometimes
Good.
I dilute it.
Good.
Did you dilute it?
You would
And
not.
my little 17-year-old self like would not notice. I think
Guys, I'm so fucked up.
Guys, I'm so drunk.
I would dilute it.
Can I tell you a secret?
No.
One, there's a bottle of citrus vodka down there. It was the first thing me and my friends had ever drank, and it's like 90% water now. We would just every day pour a little bit more out and then fill it with water.
Oh, really? Oh. Because see, I'm not a drinker,
And it's
so I
still
have no
there.
clue.
It's still there. I was like, I don't think they've ever drank this before. So we just stole a little bit every time. And then we fill it back up.
I was just playing Minecraft. Would you let me marry JC?
Well, sure, if she wants to marry you. I mean, God, it's not me you're
Sure.
gonna be marrying.
Right, but I am supposed to get like your permission, Mr. Kabasi's permission, and then.
Are you gonna do that?
Yeah, well, you're supposed.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what you're supposed
sure.
to. I would imagine I would, but if I don't have to, I
Hey.
certainly won't because I probably shit my
I'm
pants.
not the one you're marrying, so I mean, it's up to her.
Well, do you approve of him?
Whatever makes you happy, okay? Whatever makes you happy. Well,
Where did
yeah.
I go wrong?
Whatever makes you happy. I'll be happy for you, whatever makes you happy.
So if I go out and I break up with him and then I start dating a guy in prison who's a meth addict, you'll be like, oh, whatever makes you happy.
Of course not.
Well, we had technical difficulties. JC had to drive to Walgreens and get another SD
Our
card.
SD card ran out of storage.
My ice cream melted. This sucks.
And my nail broke.
But we're still here,
You
trucking
gave them-
along.
You gave them a dirty.
I did accidentally flip them off.
There goes our revenue. All right, here we go. What was our last question? It was, would you let me marry JC? And then you made it all weird and made it very clear that you wouldn't. And so now we're moving on to, did JC ever have a boyfriend you didn't approve of?
I want to hear what you say to this.
No.
I didn't think so either.
She's
That's
too
the only
nice.
reason I asked that, because I knew the answer
No.
wouldn't be like, if I had known of like a really trashy dude, I'd have been like, okay,
Yeah.
good. I figured we'd get, but we can at least still put that in the intro.
There you go.
And then we're good.
Everybody's been so decent.
Right. What was the most embarrassing thing JC ever got caught doing, or did, or you saw her text about?
Oh no.
I can't remember anything.
Thank God.
What is?
Thank God.
Now I know where
I think
JC gets it
she's-
from. Holy
He
crap!
thinks I have a really bad memory.
No,
I don't
really.
think. I don't think. I
Most
suffered. it.
embarrassing?
Yeah, something I did. You were like, oh,
There's not like no story you tell at the family get together every year that you're like you just everyone's
They're
heard
really
it 1,000
nice.
times.
They're really nice to me.
That's crazy.
Do you have an embarrassing story for me?
Nothing
Uh,
really
you?
embarrassing.
Oh man.
I just don't do anything embarrassing.
Yeah,
I
like
don't get embarrassed a lot.
I'm trying to think.
because
Like JC, I remember it was a pretty big red flag
What?
when you didn't know how to operate an oven and you didn't know how to operate a thermostat.
Oh,
Okay.
You, oh,
I
you know
don't.
what?
Okay.
I remember being like,
Okay,
whoa.
okay. I know now. It's not embarrassing, but you almost set the house on fire. Remember that?
That's
Oh,
not
I
surprising.
do remember that. I put one of those microwavable mac and cheese with no water.
You didn't. No.
No, I
you
actually
put
set it.
water on
I set it for 50 minutes
No,
instead
no,
of
15.
15.
No, 20 instead of 2 minutes.
They don't even
you put it
remember.
on 20.
House got burned down. Don't
remember
remember.
that.
I forgot about it. I just put it in the microwave. I forgot about
Okay,
it.
no, okay.
Why are you gripping
normally you
me?
put that for 2 minutes. Okay, you put water on it, microwave for 2 minutes.
Right.
You added another 0 on it, and you went to take a shower.
Right.
And then, boom, set on fire.
Okay.
I mean, we're talking about like fire, like my ceiling was singed. Okay, like the whole house smelled.
And let
of
me
smoke.
guess, JC was somehow not in the wrong. I bet
No,
she
was-
came out of the
she was
shower.
wrong. She was
Really?
wrong.
What is going on? What is this version of JC? I keep asking these questions.
Her
Embarrassing
sister
things,
saved the day.
disappointing
I
things.
ran downstairs and I said, the microwave's on fire. She said, okay, get the dog, let's go
That sounds like
outside.
your sister.
And then we went outside, or I went upstairs to check
And
how
you
it was,
called me.
and it was
And you
gone.
called me.
I have a good question. What is the difference between JC and her sister growing up?
Oh wait, I want to know an answer to this. Because I was so young.
Your sister is almost perfect. Almost. You, on the other hand,
And I wasn't?
you're my wild child. I call you my wild child.
I've heard this before.
Yes.
JC was
Totally,
on
that
totally
bad?
different. No, you're not. You're just very different personality, strong-willed, just very like to argue a lot.
Ah,
Yes.
Yes.
That's like.
that's crazy. I'd have never thought. What a revelation.
Anyway.
I am not that.
I can see clearly
See, your
now.
sister will not argue. She will just be quiet and leave, but will do whatever she want to do. And you just want to argue.
Okay.
And you're relentless. I mean,
I would
you're
say
so
season
relentless.
1 of Attack on Titan, JC is Eren Yeager,
I know
and
who that is.
JC's sister was Eren Yeager in season 4. If anyone's seen that, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
But your sister is cool. She would just be
Cool,
quiet,
quiet.
but at the same time, she would do whatever she want to do.
Right.
But she wouldn't argue. You, on the other hand, would just argue until you're blue, or until we're blue.
Okay. What was your biggest argument? Like,
We argue a lot. There's different things like, okay, she liked to procrastinate, okay?
Hey, I'm working on it,
What?
guys.
Okay,
I'm working on
if
it.
there's a big project for tomorrow, she'll do it tonight. If there's a big test tomorrow, she'll study until midnight tonight or until past midnight.
yeah.
That's how
Hey,
procrastinate.
it
she
works
is.
every time. I've gotten good grades with
So
my whole life.
she's like,
So I still did
yes,
it.
JC,
so-
can you even see what you're doing
On my
with
makeup?
your makeup? Yeah.
Guys, I have a mirror. For anyone confused, I have a
I
mirror.
was confused, but how are you able to see what you're doing?
She does not.
You're not seeing what you're doing.
Well, I'm holding it up, you guys.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say, like, what's going on
This
here?
is, everyone's like, oh my god, wait, she's actually ugly because I don't have makeup on.
Well,
You're
That's
never
what
ugly,
everyone's
sweetie.
thinking right
You're
now.
not-
well,
you're never
yeah,
ugly,
but
sweetie.
all I'm saying is.
Oh my gosh.
No, nothing.
Oh.
Jack-
What's another question I could ask? I'm all out of questions. Because I already asked, did JC get caught sneaking out? Apparently not, but like you knew she was. Which one?
Let me think.
Oh, what did you first think of me? What
You?
did you first think of Jack? Yes.
Let me see. Well, I know you already
Well, not
because
right
you
now.
were Olivia. No, because of Olivia, you
Right.
know?
You were Olivia.
Yeah, because you were Olivia's brother. And,
Yeah.
And with your mom, you know, when you and my mom talk some.
Yeah.
But you were older.
Yeah.
So at first I had a little bit of a doubt because you're older than him. And then her.
By a year?
I was gonna say he's a year older.
But you're so much more sophisticated, Jack.
Yeah.
Sometimes at the very beginning it was kind of scary, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I
you
get
were-
that.
That you were a little bit more
Yeah,
sophisticated. than
you were
her.
the famous YouTuber too.
Exactly, yes.
That's valid. But other than that, what did you like?
I thought
Okay.
you were very funny.
Okay.
A very good personality.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You hearing this, JC?
I
Very
agree.
funny,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
great
yeah.
personality.
Sometimes you
I
need a little more.
agree.
Need a little more
And let
reassurance.
me tell you guys, Jack is different in real life than in front of you.
Really?
In what
Yes.
way?
Yeah. How am I different?
Well, you're a little bit more serious, of course,
In real life?
in real life.
Yeah.
You know, you're not,
Not as goofy.
not as goofy,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of good, yeah?
Yeah.
Right?
What other ways? I bet they're interested to
Jack's
hear that.
Jack's like, tell me everything good about myself.
No,
Just keep it rolling.
no one really ever gets to
Your
like
Yeah.
head's getting bigger, Jack.
explain
Your head's getting
it.
bigger.
Yeah, I'm just like
You always have a big head, though, right?
always have.
She thinks you're incredibly smart.
Yes,
Really?
Jack is very, very smart. You,
Well-
so you are.
Me too.
You are too, JC.
You are too. I always told you that you could do so much more if you studied more. Because you just studied a little bit and yet you get good grades. How much you could do more if you apply more.
That's true.
Is it really true?
Yeah, if you didn't suck, you'd be so much better.
Well, I kind of just did the bare minimum throughout school to just like get the grade I needed,
Yeah.
and I never like went above and beyond.
Me too. I don't want to talk about
but
how I.
sweetie, but you had good grades.
I did have good grades, but I could have.
You know, imagine if you could have done more. You could have been way up there. But you know, I'm a mother.
You could have been
so I always-
valedictorian and still ended up exactly where you are today. But you could have been able to tell people you were valedictorian.
Shut up, Jack.
I did get it. I got a 4.0 in high school.
You're being sarcastic.
I am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. that was mean.
I did what I needed to do.
Right.
And that was it.
I think we're done. I think we've gotten all the questions we needed answered. Hopefully this was entertaining. This is going to be a fun one to go back and watch.
Yeah.
Half the time I wasn't able to see Mrs. Kabasi's face. Half the time I was eating ice cream. And then half the time I was waiting for JC to come back home with an SD card. And for my ice cream to somehow unmelt. So thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you in the next one.
one.